Good day, Dragon Slayers. This is Dr. Tom Bitker. I am recording a podcast now addressing our current crisis. There are several elements in this crisis. First of all, our two major party presidential candidates appear to be showing signs of progressive cognitive decline. President Biden often appears lost in the middle of a speech, sometimes just so disoriented that he doesn't know how to exit the stage. And former President Donald Trump confuses individuals that he's referring to, recently gave a presentation to a number of executives in Washington, many of whom described his presentation as meandering, almost as if he's lost a number of steps over the past 4 years. Well, this begs the question as to how it is that our major parties have chosen such individuals. I believe the process is clearly flawed. Most of our great presidents took offices at relatively young ages. Look at Jefferson, Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, even FDR in his first administration. Most recently, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama. But our current presidents do seem to lack the cognitive capacity to convey messages with any degree of cohesion. Even Ronald Reagan, although ascending to the presidency relatively late in life, at least while he was a president, was able to mobilize enough of himself to lead the country relatively effectively. In addition to our presidential crises, we are at a point where we are sharply divided as a society. We have one party, the Democratic Party, that seems to be continuing bent on the radical transformation of our country. In the process, they have a bias toward admitting a number of immigrants, which they perceive will give them almost a veto-proof majority ultimately. Conversely, the Republicans, although alleging that they represent traditional principles, have put forward a candidate that seems to be ill-prepared, at least to lead the country morally. What do we do? Well, one first suggestion is that it's about time that we have a cognitive test for politicians. We have it for pilots, physicians, virtually anyone in this society that has life and death responsibilities. Why not politicians in general and presidents in particular? That would leave us in a far better position than we are today. We are left right now with the dilemma that if both candidates are nominated by the parties, we need to look down ticket, for example, the vice presidential candidates, as people that can succeed the president if they have demonstrated themselves to be so sufficiently impaired as not to competently carry on their terms. I look forward to the time where we would have a non-biased dialogue about the situation. See if politically sophisticated people who have the best interests of the country in mind can come forward and suggest a better process for selecting our leaders. I close today with the hope that all of you out there will be mobilizing your own energies in behalf of sanity in our government. Until next time, be well.